first competitor in back-to-back season. Once again, Hagar needs to win the lead in the ASU 13 sprint yards. As they get the signal base fans to show you one of the coolest sights in all of racing. This is how the ASCS Racing Speakers trip for the trip there. Appreciation to you race fans. Remember, you race fans will see one and turn cell phone lights on and make some noise here at Richmond International Speedway. Hey, thank you, Huntersville. Memorial. Filling it up 4 wide down the back straightaway. See some cell phone lights going on the back straightaway. Appreciate you. We'll come back at turn number 4. With Riverside Speedway, this is the 8th annual Greenbrier Memorial 4-1 at turn number 4, Maximus. Always a beautiful looking sight after it. And now we do the missing man formation for Hernando, lining up with the back straightaway. And we're going to bring it around one more time. We're going to hold it to the front straightaway. One more time, 8th annual Hernando, missing man formation here on the front straightaway. Riverside International Speedway, Maximus. Always beautiful Saturday happening. We're going to watch it. He's in no point on the way. He's going to take the right. One up for the time as it stands ready to go 27 laps into this. He can go behind the barrier. Whatley Fezard. left and London built up into the wall and Huntersville 22 down. And Britt is going to be the six of that quick. Look up how he wants it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this falls right into Dale Howard's hands. This is exactly what Dale Howard wanted. He was catching a 938. I thought the 938 was gone, but now with this caution here, with a few laps to go, Dale Howard's caught this. Going to make a race out of this out of this Greg Hyden Memorial race.
Well, if that's correct, the way they all run you up down, Brayden is out. Dale Howard. Jake Garrett, 3 Gardner, Jordan Mallett, the top 5. Then Hagar in 6, in line 7. Morgan Hager, 8. Great Taylor, 8 marks the top 10. Marshall Sarah, 11th, and Whatley Cross, Swindell 13. Before Whittington and Ethan Jones. Your 15 drivers all the stick line. For Fezard, the Cody 8th different winner. Marking Dale Howard. He got the first ranked winner of the Grand Prix Memorial. And Jake Jones and the G6 come up there and pick up his first Grand Prix. Kenny Gardner. Jordan Mallett, Hagar back there as well. Back down him out. This is good back there. Hayden Lyons, Cody Hayden. Walks around, walks and tricks and tricks. Cody rolling back to the front, going to the left. Now passes the Dakota. Hits Dakota, go underneath the code. Whatley Fezard going to win it back to the green right here. It'll be 5 or 4 trips around. And here's what the first 22 laps went up to $2,200 bonus. Going to get it all. Going back right here. For the 360s here this evening. And Dale Howard hang on to it. Pick up his second Grand Prix Memorial win. Good Brayden Fezard coming the way back to the raceway. Big Cody Gardner get up there. Where's Hagar up to 4th? Could he steer it out of the wreck? Well, down up there, Mallett right there on the top 5. And the young lady from 14th up to 6th right now. Hayden Lyons. Morgan Hayden run by there in 7th. Brayden Taylor. Big Marshall's here in the top 10. And that's a great 23 for Greenbrier. A little too early on the fireworks there, but we've had fireworks all night long. Look at this center after they're still ready to it on, and the Denham brings the Louisiana Whittington around. Did not have to take halfway for the leaders to jump into the caution or round. They're a green one chicken finish. Dale Howard. They're trying it. And he'll get the push around with the checkered flag, the victory lap. We've got one more main event coming up here in just a moment with the GNS Electric Modifieds. They do like to race with a few people in the grandstand, so if you want to stick around for that. But Dale Howard taking that victory lap around the Riverside International Speedway for the 8th Annual Greg Hunter Memorial. And this should be a fun interview here in a moment with the real deal, Rick Neal. The Howard party making their way down to the front straightaway. And we got a brand new flagman making his way up for the final main event of the evening. From the tow truck to the flag stand, a welcome Tony Wilson. But making his way to victory lane for the second time in his career. The Greg Hunter Memorial featuring the Byhalia bullet tail Howard. And we'll turn it down to the real deal. Rick Neal is going to be standing by, ready for your winner.
All right, he's getting out of the race car. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little discussion here. Come here, Dale Howard. Hey, look, you're the smartest guy at the racetrack tonight. I mean, you played your cards You played a game here with the rules. Tell us about it.
You know, I didn't write the rules. We just all had to play by them, and I noticed the way they did the format there tonight. You're better off to really start at the back of your heat. So I just kind of made a real slow lap there in my qualifying so I could start at the back of the heat, and it put us high point, man. We drew the 2, and that put us on the front row.
Hold on now. Tell them that the reason why you wanted to start in the back is because they do passing points. So kind of tell that about it.
That's right. They were just giving us passing points in the heat, and that lined us up for the feature. And so I really didn't want to start on the front row of the heat. I just went ahead and took my chance and started at the back. And we made it up through there enough to start us on the front row of the feature. And I tell you what, the track was really good tonight. I tell you what, this thing was racy up from top to bottom. I really didn't even know which line to run. You know, half the time we ran up top, and then right there at the end, I just moved to the bottom to block the slide jobs because I didn't know where they were. But anyhow, we were just giving it all we had. Greg was a good friend of mine. I actually got to race with him some when he was still here. And I tell you what, he was always a super good guy. I told my brother earlier, I said, you know, Greg Hodnett would have probably been the only other one that would have thought about what I did in them time trials. And anyhow, so, you know, because he was a really smart guy.
You're a pretty smart guy tonight.
Well, I was tonight. I'm not very many nights, but I was tonight. So that's all that matters now.
All right, look, I know that when the caution came your way, I know that you were pulling and you had him in your sights the whole time, and I know that you never gave up, but when that caution came to you, that was a dream come true for you.
Yeah, it did. It did. The caution definitely helped. We were gaining a lot of momentum on him, and there was one lap car in front of him there kind of holding him up, and I just knew if he got held up just any longer, I was about to catch him. And then when the caution came out, it put me right on him, and so that helped things some. But we had a really, really good car tonight, and one of my biggest sponsors, which is Robert here, and his wife Jody. And
Robert's got a last name?
Robert Lytle. He owns Quality Roof Seamers. And he doesn't get out to the races very much. He's usually at a car show. But anyhow, he came out here tonight to watch it, and we won one for him there.
The reason why he doesn't come to these races very much is because he's got that Ford Mustang, and he's always having to work on that Ford.
Yeah, he's usually pushing it somewhere. Miss Jody's got the Camaro. They generally ride it if they have to go very far.
She needs a push bar in the front of that Camaro.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dale Howard does it again. How about a great big round of applause?